Hola, hola. Hoy vamos a hablar de el imperfecto. Okay, so imperfecto. Now, funny as it sounds, the imperfect tense is actually one of the more perfect tenses because it has some irregulars. But the imperfecto refers to the past. Okay, the imperfecto is one of our two past tenses. In Spanish, there are two past tenses. Now, we do have something similar in English. We just add more words to it. So we make compound verbs, whereas they just have two different verbs. So el imperfecto, or the past tense, is going to be used when we are talking about something we used to do, okay? Or something that somebody was doing or you were doing when it got interrupted by something else, okay? It's used to set the scene, okay? So this is what was going on. Oh, scene. I can spell today. This is what was going on before the action takes place. We use imperfecto for things that we did repeatedly or habitually, such as I always ate jelly sandwiches. I used to not like peanut butter and jelly together, so I would only eat jelly sandwiches. Entonces yo comía sándwiches de jalea, something repeatedly or habitually. We use this a lot when we talk about our childhood, as long as we're talking in general terms, okay? So we're going to add that down here at the bottom. We use el imperfecto when we're talking about general terms, okay? I like to call el imperfecto el pasado general. All right, this general terms right here at the bottom is pretty big. El pasado general, we use it when we're talking generally about the past. When we're talking specifically about the past, we're going to use el pretérito, which we're going to learn about in a later video, and then I'll also make another video that compares the two of them. Actually, we're going to have more than one video that compares the two of them. So el imperfecto, this is el pasado general, a past tense for something we used to do, something somebody was doing, to set the scene for the action, something done repeatedly or habitually when we're talking about our childhood and when we're talking in general terms, okay? So, how do we make the imperfecto? That's our next question. Okay, so we're going to conjugate el imperfecto. We're going to just focus on AR verbs today. We'll do another video where we focus on the ER verbs, but for today we're just going to focus on the AR verbs. So the imperfecto of AR verbs. Let's put that somewhere. AR, okay? We're just going to focus on AR verbs. So let's make our chart. We've got yo, and we've got tú, and we have usted, and we have él, and we have ella, and we have nosotros, and we have ustedes, and we have ellos and ellas, right? Okay, so much like with the present tense, we're going to have our verb like hablar. Okay, sorry, I'm using a new stylus, and it's kind of all over the place. And what we're going to do first is we're going to take off that AR ending, and we're going to add a new ending, right? So the AR verb endings are pretty fun, if you ask me. So we have yo, our ending is going to be aba, okay? So this becomes yo hablaba, okay? Yo hablaba. Todo el tiempo de niña, yo hablaba. I used to talk. I was talking. I talked a lot. Yo hablaba. You'll notice that that B is kind of soft. It's not hablaba. Hablaba. That would sound really weird if you said it like that. It comes out very soft, so it's hablaba. Hablaba. Tú hablabas. Hablabas. Once again, that B is very soft. Hablabas. Hablabas. Usted, él o ella, is just like yo. It's just hablaba. So how are we going to know the difference? Well, we're going to use context clues. Sometimes we're going to put the subject there. Sometimes we're not going to put the subject there, so you have to use the context clues to figure out what the subject is. Okay? Nosotros is a little bit special. Nosotros has a tilde. Hablábamos. Hablábamos. Now, nosotros has a tilde because my stress on all of the rest of these, my stress, let me get a nice color, is on this A, right? Yo hablaba, tú hablabas, usted hablaba. So once again with nosotros, I want my emphasis on the A. Hablábamos, which is why it needs the tilde, okay? And then ustedes, ellos, ellas, hablaban. Okay, you're going to notice this is pretty similar to the present tense, right? We have it ending in us, we have it ending in amos, and an. All right, we just have the ab in front of it, right? Add some abs. Hablaba, hablabas, hablaba, hablábamos, and hablaban. All right, and that is the conjugation. There are no irregular AR verbs. Every AR verb is regular. Isn't that fantastic? So let's check it out. Let's do some practice with this, okay? All right, so if I have a verb, let's start with the subject, okay? So I want to say nosotros because it's so much fun. And then let's take a look at the verb trabajar, because that's a fun one too. Trabajar. Okay, so trabajar means to work, right? So nosotros and trabajar. All right, so I need to take off my AR ending, right? So let's go ahead and erase that off. Goodbye, AR ending. All right, I know it's nosotros. If I look at my chart, my ending is habamos, right? With Matilde. So this becomes nosotros trabajábamos. It's so fun to say. Just try it. Trabajábamos. Okay? So if my subject is yo, and I want to say I danced. I danced a lot when I was a little girl. So my verb is bailar, right? Bailar. So the first thing I need to do is take off that AR, chop it away, shop for my new ending. It's yo, so my ending would be aba, right? So yo bailaba, bailaba en la entrada. We had this great entryway with the smooth floor, and I'd pretend I was skating while I danced. Yo bailaba. See? Bailaba. Okay, what about ella? Okay, and let's do caminar. Caminar. Okay, she walked. Ella, get rid of my AR, look at my new endings, and it would be aba. Ella caminaba. Okay, caminaba por la calle todas las noches. That's kind of sad. Maybe she was La Llorona. La Llorona caminaba por la calle todas las noches. Okay, what about two? Something you did, right? So two, I'm guessing you probably watched TV, right? So we're going to say mirar, right, for to look or to watch. We're going to get rid of our AR. And it's tú, so it's habas. Tú mirabas la televisión. Tú mirabas SpongeBob. ¿Sí? Mirabas SpongeBob. Bob Esponja. En español, Bob Esponja. Tú mirabas. All right, let's do one more. And then we'll talk about one irregular today. So let's do los niños. Okay, and for our verb, we're going to use tocar. Tocar like an instrument, to play. Tocar. Okay, so los niños, let's come in here. Let's take away our AR. All right, and we have los niños aban, right? Because it's ellos, los niños, so plural. So los niños tocaban. Los niños tocaban el piano. Los niños tocaban la guitarra. ¿Sí? Los niños tocaban el saxofono. Okay? So as you can see, we just get rid of our AR. We have our AR, we get rid of our AR, and we add on our new aba ending because they all have aba in them. All right? So I said we were going to talk about one irregular today. And we're going to talk about this irregular because it kind of follows the AR verb endings. Okay, so it is irregular. All right, so let's make our chart. Okay, now we don't really have much to chop and chop here, right? If I were to take off the ending, I'd be taking off the I and the R. So we keep the I on, and we're going to keep the I and have pretty much the same endings as an AR verb. So if it's yo, it's iba. Yo iba a la escuela. La escuela se llamaba Jefferson. Iba. Tú ibas. Okay, ibas al parque todo el tiempo. You used to go to the park all the time. Ibas. Él or ella o usted would be iba, just like with yo. Okay. Mi hermana iba a la práctica de porrista. Nosotros íbamos a Michigan cada verano para visitar mis abuelos. Íbamos. And then ellos iban. Todos los fines de semana iban a esquiar. They would go skiing. Okay, iban a esquiar. So ir is irregular, but you can see that it's very, very similar to the AR endings, even to the point where we have the tilde on the E for nosotros íbamos. Okay? As always, check out the practice if you need some extra help. Hasta pronto.